I feel that for the grace of God, it could be me. This could be me. This could be one of my children, a member of my family. And if it was, I would sure like to have somebody come and give me a wheelchair.
In June of 2000, philanthropist Ken Behring set out to change the world for the better. He established the Wheelchair Foundation and gave it the one and only goal of providing free wheelchairs to people all over the world who desperately need them but can't afford them. So far, with help from many fine partners, the foundation has delivered more than 100,000 wheelchairs in over 100 different countries. When the wheelchairs are delivered, their impact is immediate and obvious.
When
my husband was 36 years old, he had a stroke and lost the power of speech and the use of his right side. Our family was suddenly in trouble. I had to take care of my daughter and my husband, so I got a job at the factory. My boss was always angry. He said, "Why does it take you so long at lunchtime? Why are you always so late?" I told him, "I have to take care of my husband because he can't move without me. I have to get his food." I was going crazy. I didn't know life was going to be like this. My friends said, "Why don't you just leave him?" But I can't. Who would take care of him?
I lost the use of my legs when I was 3. My family lived in a room on the second floor, so I couldn't go outside. I never knew what the outside world was like. I was like a bird in a cage. I learned how to do embroidery because I wanted to make some contribution to my family. The neighbors didn't know me until the day I got my wheelchair. That's the day my expression changed. Now I am smiling all the time. Now I have a social life.
It changes their life completely. They go from no hope and no future, from laying in a corner, to suddenly be able to go out and be with family and friends, and maybe go out to school or get a job, go to work. It gives them a whole new life. Not only them, but it gives their families a whole new life.
Mr. Kenneth Behring and the Wheelchair Foundation has traveled all the way from America to Tangshan to present 500 wheelchairs to the disabled people in Tangshan. Their spirit of helping and concern the disabled people and the poor has set a good example for us.
I'm very honored to be here today. What we're trying to do is to get together with people all over the world to create friendship. It's a pleasure working in China because we get so much help, both from the government and from the disabled groups. They go in partnership with us to help provide wheelchairs. They pay part of the cost. They help deliver them. They go with us and they talk to the people and they show that they really want to help them. They really care, and they really make you feel that they appreciate what you're doing so much. It's not like you're expected to do it. I mean, they treat you like that you're really trying to help them. Every time we meet another group of people, you feel more that you're not doing enough. That no matter what we do, we're just starting to scratch the surface, so to speak, and that we need to do more. We need help. In China, at least 3% of the population, about 35 million people, are without funds to buy a wheelchair and are not able to move by themselves. We need help from many people and many organizations. China is a major power. They have 1,300,000,000 people. They're going to produce a large percent of what's being produced in the world. They're really the only country right now that is expanding. Their economy is going up every year. I think all foreign companies that come in and can benefit from the rising economy should give something back to China. And it doesn't have to be to the Wheelchair Foundation. Whether it's to the disabled or helping with the blind or the deaf, I think all corporations are indebted to give something back of the money that they make here to make life better for the people of China.
I knew Mr. Bering donated 15,000 wheelchairs in the Suzhou area. We were lucky to get one of them. With this new wheelchair, life is going to be different. Now my husband can move on his own, maybe get his own lunch. Now I will have a little more freedom. When Mr. Bering came down to shake my husband's hand, I wanted to meet him, but I was too nervous. Thank you, Mr. Bering, from the bottom of my heart.
$130 million disabled people worldwide need wheelchairs, though less than 1% have access to one. In the world today, there's never been a better time for those who are most fortunate to give something back, somehow, somewhere.
We have to make friends, and we cannot do it with threats and with weapons. The mayor of Shanghai told me, he said, "We did not ask you to come here. You came here because you wanted to, and you came here to help our people with no strings attached." He said, "That is friendship. This is what we need in the world."